Time for a tropical update, and in the Atlantic, we are burning through those names. We've had Lee and Margot out there right now spinning, and we could see Nigel form pretty quickly. We'll see. That's the next name on the list, and we're going to show you what we're watching out there. Here is Lee. This is Margot, and we've got a broad area of low pressure out here to the south and to the southeast of Margot that could become Nigel. So let's start with Lee. Movement at 9 at 5 a.m. This thing was still packing winds of 100 miles per hour, gusts up around 120. Located at 5 a.m. around 295 miles to the southwest of Bermuda. You'll notice the wind field kind of extending out, some of those tropical storm force winds potentially reaching Bermuda, depending on how close it comes to the island. Maybe those winds a little bit stronger or a little bit weaker. It is going to move to the north. The core of this, the worst of the winds will stay to the west of Bermuda, but we are going to be watching it. Obviously on this path, those winds stay far to our east, but for our area, I do anticipate the wave action continuing to build, and I think we could see on top of the winds, or on top of the wave action, with a north wind behind a cold front that's coming through, a combination producing some minor tidal flooding at the Outer Banks during the day tomorrow, and there is actually a flood warning, a coastal flood warning for the Outer Banks through noon on Saturday. So this thing is going to kick up the wave action. We're already seeing some evidence of that at the ocean front. It's going to continue to the north and eventually kind of get caught up in that front and then become extra tropical as it moves over portions of eastern Canada. So we'll continue to monitor that. For Margot, it is essentially a fish storm kind of hanging out in the North Atlantic. Eventually, it's going to kick to the north. It should weaken over the cooler waters. Of course, they'll continue to monitor that, but right now, it's not really much of a threat to land. Then, not too far, you can see a few hundred miles out there to the west of the Cape Verde Islands, we have this area, a broad area of low pressure. There is a chance for development with this. Very good, actually, 80% over the next couple of days and a 90% chance over the next week. I will tell you the longer range models on this kind of carry it off to the north and keep it still well to our east. But this is something we're watching, as is a pretty good chance that this thing is going to become Nigel within the next couple of days. We'll keep you updated on all of the tropics. Stay weather aware. Check back with us at 13 News Now.